Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Mikey Will here. Just want to show you guys another YouTube tutorial on how to build your own DIY water gun. High powered, high flow, all electronic, and it shoots very powerful. Alright, let's get started with some of the parts here. I know you guys see a bunch on this table. Let's get started here. Right here, these are all 3D printed parts. I will actually link the STL files for these. This is actually a Nerf stack. This is a giant keychain, I don't know, that I hollowed out for this. This is a Lipo box holder that does open up and close so the wires can be concealed. We have our hose clamps that close down to 3/8. We have a Lipo battery with a voltmeter. So you're gonna need that. The voltmeter is only like $4, so, and the Lipo battery is like, I don't know, $14-15. Make sure you get them both because it's worth it, and these last a while. You just need anything over a 3-cell. I mean, I just recommend. This is actually a 4-cell. I only recommend using 3 or 4, so I wouldn't go any higher than that. You're going to need an XT60 cord, a female XT60 cord, a toggle switch adapter. Either you can get a push one or a limit switch or something like that, but I got a 6-amp one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it does say 6-amp right there. But the main part of this is this. This is what it's called, a diaphragm pump. The diaphragm pump is usually ran off of 12 volts, and it pumps out water at an incredible pace. And I don't know if you guys can see some of the stats on here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it shoots about 1 gallon per minute. So, and this is actually, I only have like a 2-liter tank. You can make this as crazy as you want. You can really just put a huge tank on it if you want. I just put this little 2-quart tank on it so I can keep it lightweight. I can like run around with it and stuff like that. In reality, I could throw this whole hose in a backpack and just keep shooting forever. But back to the parts list, we got some rubber foam, just for like, I guess, making it fill in the spots if I need to. This is another big part of it, the 3/8-inch hose. This goes to this part as well as this part. And those go together. Sometimes you might need like a little clip to angle on with this and the pressure hose to make it, I guess, look more sleek and shoot better, I guess. And classic zip ties. Some things that you'll need to, I guess, do this build. You'll definitely need some heat shrink. Assorted sizes. I mean, you're not going to be doing too much soldering, but you just got to solder off just this little piece right here. You just gotta start off the power and the ground right here, and then you put like you solder your XT60 to that. But you're gonna need a soldering iron. This is the TS100. You're gonna need some flux if you have some solder with some flux in it. I just always have it on standby. Obviously some solder. Again, I cannot recommend this brand. It's okay at best. That's all I can say. I just use it because I do have it. A hot glue gun. I don't know. I just got like a tiny one. I have a bigger one too, but I think the smaller one might work a little better than this one. And last but not least, put some little bit of Conformal coating gel to make my wires really waterproof. I'm gonna say this again: silicone conformal coating gel, because the acrylic one is a little weirder to solder through, and if you need to like take this off, you can always just solder through it and it'll just come right up. But alright, let's get into the build. I had to grab some of these helping hands because this limit switch is very light, so it makes it easier to, I guess, line it up and hold things up and solder too easier. Alright, back to your paid programming. Alright, so we are going to take these rubber bands off this diaphragm pump, toss that, grab your snips, make sure you leave enough room. Oh, that came like this went in the water, that's crazy. Well, that's not ever getting used to get into, whatever. I don't know if you guys have some crimp tools, you could just rip the top little silicone layer off. It's kind of hard with these little, these little snips. Come on. Oh, there we go. I got it off now. Alright. It's supposed to look like that. Alright, so now we're going to get this XT60 ready to go. Put a little flux on it. Alright. Oh yeah, let's clamp this up in here. Throw this on here. Oh, come on. Alright, grab some solder and just blob it on there. Just throw a little more flux on the diaphragm pump wires. You don't need too much, I'm just going kind of fast. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna actually snip these down. These are actually a little long. Grab your helping hands. Alright, so now this is where I'm surprised I just found that little piece of solder. That was kind of crazy. Alright, so this is where you grab your heat shrink. Come on. Actually, no, I was gonna do this one. Just like that. Put a little more flux on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Alright, that's pretty good. We're gonna oh, almost forgot another piece of heat shrink for this boy. Oh, this one's a little too small. Screw this. Alright, we're gonna grab this, Actually, put a little more solder on this power wire. Put a little more flux on it. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's grab another one of these guys. Make sure you know it's power and not anything else. Yeah, that one turned out pretty good. Alright, we're cool. Alright, so switch and start all that. Get a little bit of alcohol. Clean off the flux off the joints. Make sure all my joints are clean and all that stuff. Alright. Now while that's chilling, I'm gonna let that alcohol just evaporate up real quick, and this is when I'm gonna bust out the conformal coating gel. Alright, come on, open up now. Alright. And with this stuff, you don't even need that much. Just put a little bit on. Grab a little brush, toothbrush, whatever you got. I actually have these little acid brushes, so it's really easy to just throw a little quick coating on. This will also help the bond of the joint. Just throw just a quick coating on. Alright, this is like the last part of this. If you have a lighter or a heat gun, you just make the heat shrink to the actual wire itself, so it's a nice tight fit. Yeah, it was kind of hot, kind of got me a little bit. Oh, come on, slide down. There we go. Yeah, you just don't want any exposed. Yeah, you don't want any exposed, I guess, like solder exposed. Because, like, if they touch each other, it'll short. Or it is likely to short, I should say. Last one right here. Oh, come on. There we go. Yep, nice and tight. Alright. This is what the finished product should look like. Your XT60 down there, your on-off switch, and your diaphragm pump. Just like this, all connected together like this, kind of like a little triangle formation, depending on how you cut your wires. But on to actually putting this together. The rest of it should be very easy. This already came hollowed out, and this I just had to hollow out with, actually it's used just a Milwaukee drill, and just almost like, if I don't know if you guys ever played Grand Theft Auto, but you literally just drill right through. It's like, yeah. And I mean, it took like 10 minutes, but like it did a pretty good job, and it's like pretty clean. I don't know if you guys see. But yeah, this is all 3D printed, by the way. Alright, on to the actual construction of the water gun itself. We're going to take our 3D printed top piece for this and our zip ties. And we're going to walk over here to the hot glue gun. I'm going to place this down like this. You're going to fill all this up with hot glue. Alright, so we're gonna just put this on like this. make sure it's all lined up in there. Make sure it's, oh yeah, yeah, there we go. Gonna take another hot glue stick. It's kind of crazy, I need so many. And just go around the outside, just like this. Like, do not be afraid to overdo it. You do not want your diaphragm pump falling off, but you're like mid-shot. It's no bueno. But yeah, just load it on up. Just load all that up. Hot glue, Playboy. It's like another just random hot glue stick. Yeah, like this. Just like. So it just like kind of just sits in there, real nice and smooth like. I mean, you could do this like a pencil or something too. Doesn't really matter. You just want to make sure like no air pockets are in there. So we are going to put this piece, the Nerf bar piece, on like this. Now that you got your handle and your diaphragm mount placed and set up, ready to go. Alright, so now you're gonna go over here and set up how you think you would want your setup to be. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it right there. Grab some zip ties. Just gonna go one on each side for right now, because it's not. I wasn't expecting that to just fall over. Alright, now it is time to mount the on and off switch. I'm actually going to put it near the handle mounts. Put a little hot glue back here. Just all over there. And just wait a second so it, I guess, sticks. Alright, now it's time for the battery box. Just gonna grab a zip tie, put it through a drilled hole that I put in here. Put this side through meow. Just like that. There you go. Just like that. Just like that. Let's pull this. Snip this piece off. Boom. Alright. Now from here, I'm gonna hot glue the sides. Now to make the little platform for the little water container, I just got this little wooden piece of board and I'm just gonna drill like 4 holes through it so I can just zip tie it straight to the pressure washer. Alright, everything's coming along pretty nice, but I do want to tell you guys one thing right here. Let's see if you can see it on the camera. See that little arrow right there? This is the out arrow. This arrow connects to this port, the actual spray port that you want to spray from. Because if you put it the other way with this side, you'll just be blowing air because it won't be sucking anything. So this is what draws the water. This side is where you connect it to the tank itself, and then you can shoot water. Okay, let's do this the right way. Rubber foam, you know, not necessary, whatever you want to call it, just to help keep the water from bouncing all over the place. Alright, something you guys should think about getting, this Velcro strap to connect, just connect the container to the actual water gun. This is the easiest way to do it right here. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how to operate this thing once it's finally done built. You are going to see, this is the voltmeter or the voltage tester. You will plug it into the first 4 little pins right there. Make sure like the red is on the back. It's for 4 cell. It obviously goes up to 8 cells, whatever. And then you just plug this, the XT60s, into each other from the battery. The battery is inside here, and let's give this thing a shoot. Okay, now we got it. And that's how the beeper would beep. This battery was already dead, so